John was a man who claimed to be interested in Mary, a young virgin woman he intended to marry. When Mary left for her national service year, she naively said, "I'm handing my friend Kate over to John for follow-up while I'm away," unaware of the betrayal unfolding behind her back. Rumors spread that John and Kate were involved, but John denied it all, telling Mary, "There's nothing intimate between us. I was only close to her because you asked me to look out for her." Mary, deeply in love and spiritually devoted, trusted him. Despite Mary being a strong prayer warrior, she faced several spiritual attacks and even attempts on her life through diabolical means, but nothing could harm her. She went ahead and married John, still unaware of the depth of his deceit. Just a week after the wedding, Mary discovered that John was not the kind of Christian he had pretended to be. Nevertheless, she was determined to make the marriage work. She submitted herself completely, enduring physical, emotional, sexual, and psychological abuse. She carried it all silently, believing it was her cross to bear and refusing to consider divorce. Mary became the breadwinner, the cook, the caregiver, and the mother while John stayed at home, pursuing a full-time music ministry and a good father to his children. When they eventually relocated abroad for John's music career, Mary gave him full support, helping him chase his dream. But John, uncertain about securing permanent residency, devised a backup plan. He started getting close to Tammy, a national of the new country, just as he had done with Kate before marriage. He intensified his abuse. Mary visited Africa and thought of not going back. But with divine clarity, she realized that she must be the one to secure nationality for her children. Not ignoring Tammy and John, she returned abroad and did just that. Still, the marriage only grew more toxic. John threatened her repeatedly and refused to seek counseling, despite Mary's desperate attempts to salvage the relationship. One day, at a vulnerable time when Mary was between jobs, John announced that he wanted to end the marriage. He moved out of their matrimonial home and abandoned Mary and their daughter and moved to a new apartment. Inform Mary that he has moved on after 3 months with divorce paper. He sent her divorce papers twice. Mary ignored them. For the first time in years, Mary experienced peace. She chose not to return to the hell she had endured. She focused on rebuilding her life, securing a new job, and embracing the peace of God that surpassed all understanding. When John realized Mary was thriving, he returned with flowers, asking for a second chance. But Mary, with newfound strength, told him calmly, "I am happy. I have peace. I'm not going back into a toxic relationship. I have moved on." Angered by her resolve, John retaliated by filing for divorce again and orchestrating a campaign of slander. He told mutual acquaintances and his brother to broadcast that Mary is on dialysis, mentally unstable, and severely depressed as the reason why she is divorcing him. He spread these lies in every city and town she visited, with the intent of isolating her and sabotaging any chance she had of rebuilding her life or finding love. He confided in Mary's brother about his strategy to ensure that friends, family and community will listen to him and isolate Mary to the point that she will be forced to come back to him. Blood, they say, is thicker than water. Mary's brother couldn't believe a so-called Christian can be that mean. Mary knew the evil genius she had lived with for 27 years, she wasn't surprised at all. Mary knew all he wants is to kill her. She finalized the divorce John started. Despite the humiliation, the attacks, and the rumors, she focused on healing. She reminded herself daily that these new trials were nothing compared to the torment she had gone through and already survived. She was immensely grateful to have escaped the overdose attempts and mental health arrests that had been planned to end her life and silence her forever. To onlookers who judge her or consider her life unstable, she simply smiles and thanks God because she survived. She stood firm long enough for her children to grow into adults. She didn't die in that toxic marriage. She knows many women who never make it out, suffered in silence and die in abusive marriage. To those who doubt her story or defend her abuser, she says, let them give their daughters to John as wives. Then they'll understand how silent and deadly domestic abuse can be. Mary is profoundly grateful for the few friends and family who, even without full understanding, loved her unconditionally. Their support made a world of difference. Many women are out there going through domestic abuse in silence. Stop and pray for them to survive. Pray for those who are happy in their home that it will be permanent. If you are going through similar situation, reach out to me for support.